Looks like the big moment has arrived. This time, I'll do things differently. It is your turn, Kakarot. This time, we will no longer be made pawns by the gods. Goku, you're in total disadvantage in fighting Mr. Beerus' Hakai form, but even so, he keeps smiling. This time, I already made my decision. What was your choice, Mr. Goku? Will you join us and become a destroyer? I've waited a long time for this, son Goku. It's time to define who will be the destroyer of everything. Just like the thought of the gods, I've never agreed with anything, and thinking that you can choose what you want whenever you want and make mortals your own pawns make me extremely frustrated for that. My choice is to become a god killer, a true killer of the gods. You really are very powerful, Mr. Beerus. Looks like the big moment has arrived. Goku, you're in total disadvantage in fighting Mr. Beerus' Hakai form, but even so, he keeps smiling. I've saved this transformation to use against you! I live for this day! It doesn't even look like it's the true same Lord Goku as before. His skin is similar to the skin of the angels. Could it be that he was able to activate his transformation because he finally completely mastered his Ultra Instinct? Son Goku, you had no chance. I always knew that. Mr. Beerus. This won't do any good. You know it. Right? This time, we will no longer be made pawns by the gods. You're right. I don't know what happened to this reality's Goku. What incredible power is that? It doesn't even look like it's the true same Lord Goku as before. Son Goku, you had no chance. I always knew that. This is impossible. How did you manage to do this? You will know my true power, Beerus.
Goku! Oh, you've changed a lot! Now your transformation is all blue!
His skin is similar to the skin of the angels. Could it be that he was able to activate his transformation because he finally completely mastered his Ultra Instinct? You're next, Mr. Whis. So that's it. That was the power of the Saiyan of prophecy. That Saiyan who defies and denies all God's decisions. Well done, Mr. Goku. I had already forgotten. In fact, this whole time I just wanted to forget, but I lost them all.
Well done, Son Goku.
The Daishikan has come.
Did you come this far to face the gods?
I have my purposes, and that ends now.
I confess this will be interesting.
That energy!
Goku has changed so much since the last time. What will he show? Daishikan is among the 5 most powerful in the universes. I count on you, Goku.
I hope you know what you're doing, Son Goku.
That guy!
You know very well that you don't stand a chance, and yet you still fight. Come on, then. Come on, Son Goku.
Those cheap tricks won't work on me! Now I can see everything! I've trained long enough to be able to feel the energy of angels!
Try to hit me if you can, Son Goku.
That's it! I can see!
What?
Take this!
Very good. Very good indeed.
Let's go. Now you're going to take me seriously!
Come on, Son Goku. Is that all you can show?
Too slow. Take this! Damn! It's too close! There's no way I can escape that! Yeah! I should have expected it! I'm finally the father of all angels! Come on! I told you those little games wouldn't work on me! Let's go! Impossible! What just happened? My arm! Was a mortal really capable of doing this to the father of angels? Son Goku is your name. Formidable! It actually gets exciting!
Even so,
Now you will see my true power. You are amazing, Son Goku!
I still need to get used to it. I haven't used this transformation for millennia. You are worthy, Son Goku. Shall we go to the second round?
Oh! Now it's all over. Goku, what are you going to do?
He truly recognized me as worthy of his real power.
Is Son Goku ready? Or are you afraid?
That form gives me chills, but I won't flinch.
If you don't attack me, I will.
Now it's all or nothing.
Now that's annoying. You're really not coming.
So I'll go. He's just playing with me. He'll still regret it. Come on, Son Goku!
Don't stand a chance, and yet you still fight. Come on then. Come on, Son Goku.
Those cheap tricks won't work on me. Now I can see everything. I've trained long enough to be able to feel the energy of angels.
Try to hit me if you can, Son Goku.
That's it. I can see.
What?
Take.
Palace of Zeno-sama. Daishikan alongside Zeno-sama's guards are watching Zeno's happiness as he keeps repeating the battle between Goku Godkiller and Beerus. Zeno-sama says,
You saw how amazing Goku fight was? Super Kamehameha! Oh, it was really cool, that power he showed! Goku will definitely become the strongest one day!
Daishikan begins to observe and speaks. He sure is getting stronger. It looks like he didn't have much difficulty fighting Yami, the 7th strongest of all universes. The Rajin race sure is extremely strong, but it looks like he was sent by an attack from Ewan directly to the planet Sadala of Universe 6. Ewan was considered one of the most intelligent gods of destruction, even among the Kaishins. There are some intrigues with other gods. For example, the gods of destruction always get into intrigues with goddesses of creation, and there are other gods who only control space and time, each in their own category.
By coincidence, in Universe 6, there will be a tournament between the strongest warriors of all different kingdoms. King Sadala holds this tournament to analyze the powers of his opponents, but there are rumors that as Universe 6 is without his Akayashin, the angel of his universe is wandering around and the other gods want this position too. Probably King Sadala will say that he wants to become the new Hakayashin of this universe, and several other gods from partner kingdoms will want to participate in this tournament. In this way, the warrior who wins the tournament will fight against the King Sadala. Ewan being so smart, he probably doesn't want any of these warriors to become the new Hakayashin, and knowing Lord Goku's abilities that he can test them, he managed to realize that he really can get much stronger, and that he can probably win this one tournament. What do you think of that, Mr. Zeno? Zeno-sama is fascinated and says, "Oh, Goku is very incredible, really! He managed to get stronger, and now he will win another tournament in Universe 6! Any kind of celestial being that can come at Goku, and he will finish them all, because Goku is incredible! Go, Goku!" Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button and subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's get started. Universe 6. Big bangs begin to happen in the mountains of the planet Sadala. Goku fights Caulifla. Goku says, "She's very fast, even with this fighting style. It seems that each time she manages to increase her skills. Amazing! I wish Goten liked to fight like her." Caulifla says, "Hey, Grandpa, let's go! Show me your power! I want to see how far you are capable of going." Goku starts to smile and activates the Super Saiyan 3 and says, I don't like using this transformation. It wears out my body a lot, increasing our strength and speed very little. I once thought of using it when I fought Vegeta in my universe, but I had limited time to stay on Earth, and if I used all that power, Vegeta would definitely be able to beat me because my powers would run out very quickly. So I don't know if this is a transformation you want to learn." When Goku least expects it and looks at Caulifla again, he sees that Saiyan activating Super Saiyan 3. Goku says, Huh? What? How did you manage to learn Super Saiyan 3 so easily? At that moment, Caulifla comes face to face with Goku, making Goku blush and kisses Goku on the cheek. Ah! Thanks, old man! I really am amazing! Just seeing your transformation, I can repeat them just like it was when I saw Kaba transform me into a Super Saiyan. That power is incredible, old man! I want to learn more and more. Caulifla starts moving at the speed of light and Goku is stunned by what he sees. The Saiyan he had asked to train to learn Super Saiyan 3 was showing totally different skills than before. Bakura watches the Saiyan fight and is impressed. Bakura begins to reflect. As expected, Caulifla-san was always a prodigy. She always got strong and raised her powers to the maximum in several battles. But with all the Saiyans she had trained, she had never been able to awaken high powers. Because the Saiyans with whom she fought did not have these transformations. Now that she is fighting Mr. Goku, she is managing to learn the skills that he has. Maybe this is all true. Maybe Caulifla really is the female version of Lord Goku from Universe 6, so her powers could get bigger and bigger if we're going to take it seriously. Caulifla-san, you really are amazing. Goku starts laughing. Formidable! I think that's it! You learned the Super Saiyan in a quick way, but I confess that it left me extremely surprised when showing the Super Saiyan 3. In my universe, I'm the only one who can reach it. And in yours, if you manage to perform this transformation just by looking. I think now's the time to end this training, isn't it? Caulifla starts to run out of words and stares at Goku. Goku doesn't understand what was going on with Caulifla. Caulifla says, "This is awesome! Training with him, I'll get stronger every time! What am I feeling in my heart? What will it be? Am I in love?" Goku looks and says, "What?" Bakura speaks, "Really?" Just like in a barbarian fight, the passion between the two is being unleashed. That's really amazing! Though the battle Caulifla's son is showing her feelings for Mr. Goku, Goku speaks. Wait. No, you're misunderstanding. This is just a fight. Ah, Chi-Chi, what are you going to think of these things? Caulifla advances happily, trying to land several attacks on Goku, until the moment that Goku starts to dodge all the blows and says, "That's enough. We can't go on with this anymore." Goku activates the mastery of Ultra Instinct. The great divine power begins to be released, and a great light on Caulifla is released. Caulifla has her memory of when she was merged with Kale and had become Kefla. Caulifla says, It's that the power? The same power you used to defeat us. I remember Miss Vados mentioning about mastering Ultra Instinct, a technique that even the gods of destruction had trouble utilizing. Caulifla starts laughing and says, Finally, Miss Vados! Mr. Goku felt right! Now I'll be able to test all my powers! Hey, old man! Now I'm going to show you everything I learned in my training with Miss Vados! Goku says, What? Miss Vados? Did she train with Vados? That's impossible. So she already knew Super Saiyan 3 and was testing me all this time. How far you get, Caulifla-san? At that moment, Caulifla starts to smile and closes her eyes. In the blink of an eye, the incomplete Ultra Instinct is activated in the Universe 6 Saiyan. Goku says, Did she also learn Ultra Instinct? Caulifla says, Now, let's go with everything, old man. If I win, you will be my new love. Scared, Goku says, What? Goku and Caulifla trained for countless hours in Universe 6. Goku was more and more excited after seeing that Caulifla was able to use incomplete Ultra Instinct. But at the same time, Goku was wondering how many warriors Vado had trained. Knowing that once the angel had already trained the Saiyan himself, Goku was excited about the battle. Caulifla says, You promised me that if I win, you'll be mine, Son Goku. Goku looks at Caulifla and speaks, This can only be a joke. I could have thought everything that was happening was incredible, seeing the fight between Goku and Caulifla. But he saw that more and more the tournament of Universe 6 was close to starting. Bakura says, Will these two not stop fighting? It's funny that Mr. Goku sees Caulifla-san with a different transformation every time, and even so, he doesn't care much about it. Could it be that Mr. Goku is so much more powerful like that? Caulifla says, Come on, old man, show me what you're capable of. Thanks to you, I learned Super Saiyan 3, but thanks to Miss Vados, I reached the stage of incomplete Ultra Instinct. Now explain to me how you managed to get to this stage! Caulifla begins to launch several blasts of energy at Goku, and Goku with his mastery of Ultra Instinct begins to dodge all Caulifla's blows. At the same time, Goku begins to speak. Hey, even if I wanted to explain it to you, I don't know how to say it. The beginning of it all was when I was fighting Jiren in a tournament of power. My intention really was to beat Jiren with the Spirit Bomb. I gathered the powers of everyone in Universe 7 to win, but Jiren was just that powerful and returned the attack full on me. With that, I thought I was going to die after that attack. But since I got the divine key of the Super Saiyan Blue, everything seemed easier. That's how I reached the incomplete Ultra Instinct. Caulifla trying to attack Goku screams, I already know that! I saw you fighting this way! I want to know how you got the complete shape! Goku starts to think and says, the full form of Ultra Instinct I attained in another way. I no longer had limits to fight, and I knew that the future of my universe was in my hands. But you know, actually it wasn't that good, because Frieza and number 17 were analyzing to see the best moment to attack. After all that, they still helped me to win. But moments before that, I fought against Jiren and almost won. He was very strong. I couldn't use Ultra Instinct for a long time though, so it was more complicated than I thought. Caulifla responds, What a crazy thing! I didn't understand a thing, but how is that possible? At that moment, Bakura speaks. Hey, Mr. Goku and Miss Caulifla, I don't know if it's important to you, but the results of who will fight who in the tournament came out. Goku says, I need to know who my opponent will be. Caulifla screams and speaks. No way! You won't leave here until you beat me! At that moment, Goku changes his countenance, and in the blink of an eye activates his God Killer form and directly attacks Caulifla. Shocked, Caulifla says,
What? What an amazing transformation was that? What is the limit of this old man's power? Ah, I missed it!
Goku speaks.
Calm down.
You sure got a lot stronger than all the Saiyans you know. This power you mastered was really amazing. Besides that, you're very young. I'm sure your strength will keep getting bigger, and I have no doubt that your powers will rise more and more. Sometimes I wonder if the Saiyans of the Universe 7 have this facility like you from Universe 6. But anyway, now that I've won, you'll have to explain to me exactly how things work in this tournament. I need to speak directly with the king of this planet, Sadala, so he doesn't become a god of destruction, from what I've heard. From rumors, I'm sure he's not a bad guy, but, the gods of destruction, they cause imbalance and believe they can do whatever they want and really understand. That can't happen. Cauliflower watches and talks.
This old man is totally different from the Tournament of Power, even with a sense of justice. The gods of destruction must have done something very complicated to him. Is he really right? But I never agreed with Champa's thoughts either.
Cauliflower has a memory of Champa when he recruited her for the Tournament of Power. Cauliflower was training on the planet Sadala until the moment the god of destruction from Universe 6 appears. Hey you! Saiyan girl! Everyone's been talking about you, aren't they? Cauliflower watches and speaks.
Hey, who are you, big guy?
Champa says, "What did you just call me, you miserable girl? I will finish you!" At that moment, Vado smiles and says,
Calm down, Mr. Champa. She's just a girl who sees you as a stranger.
At that moment, Champa says, "All right, let me introduce myself. I am the god of destruction of Universe 6, and I'm recruiting you for the Tournament of Power. And you have two choices. Accept to fight by my side, that is, destroyed right now by me, Champa, the handsome, most powerful man alive." Cauliflower is forced to fight. Back to current times. Cauliflower says,
It's pretty old. I'll tell you everything that exists in this tournament. I don't know to what level you managed to get stronger, but know that I trained a lot for this tournament, and I know that I'm still not prepared. Planet Sadala has always attracted many formidable opponents in search of our technologies and our treasures. Because in our universes, there are Super Dragon Balls. Several gods want to take over our universe so they can merge with the Super Dragon Balls. This makes things start to get complicated because the Saiyans need to get stronger every time, every point that they manage to defeat any enemy that comes to try to do something. King Sadala probably wants to become the god of destruction so he can stand beside an angel and protect all of Universe 6 and not just planet Sadala.
Bakura is just watching. Cauliflower says,
But of course, until today, King Sadala's powers are unknown. So in this way, if someone who has very high powers wins the tournament and ends up defeating King Sadala, that being will become the new god of destruction, and if he combines the powers with the Super Dragon Balls, he will become an invincible being.
Goku says,
What? An invincible being?
Bakura watches and says,
And that's right, Mr. Goku. In fact, this tournament is only happening itself because Mr. Champa no longer exists. After the other warriors and gods found out that Universe 6 was without the god of destruction, everything became complicated because they simply wanted at all costs this charge.
Goku starts to smile.
Cauliflower speaks. Huh? What's so funny? This could become a big catastrophe for us. And on top of it all, it was your fault. If you just left Champa alive, this wouldn't happen.
Goku activates his God Killer form again and says, "This was a mission given by Seno-sama and the Daishinkan. I will not let you down. The time has come to end it all. This tournament is about to start. And now be the winner." Universe 6 Tournament of Destruction Playoffs. Goku alongside Cauliflower and Bakura were at the gate of the Destruction Tournament. That was the name given to the tournament where the greatest warriors and gods would gather to fight the battle against the king of the planet Sadala. And whoever comes out victorious will become the new god of destruction of Universe 6. At that moment, all the warriors were gathered listening to the classifier's words.
The audience of Saiyans were excited by the fight they were about to witness. Goku says, "Hey guys, it looks like it's about to start. Well, here's some great, strong warriors. I can't help but get excited for these battles." Several warriors with powerful appearances looked at Goku. Goku says, "Huh? Why is everyone looking at me?" Bakura responds, "You ended up saving that kid named Lucy, remember? Before the tryouts, and picked a fight with the god of war, Ares. Do you think they'll let it go? And don't forget, your name is Kakarot. If you speak Goku, your name will definitely be associated with the mortal of the Tournament of Power, and you will become everyone's target." Goku smiles and says, "You can actually. I'll do everything right." At that moment, all participants are quiet. An absolute silence arises. Goku says, what's going on?" Cauliflower responds,
Hey, old man, be quiet. King Sadala will speak.
King Sadala, for the first time, the king of the Saiyan planet of Universe 6 appears. All Saiyan says, "Wow, how strong is he? He's so strong. Oh crap, it's the King Sadala. He is incredible. It is said that he can carry planets with only his hands. He's certainly more powerful than all of the gods of destruction. The King Sadala is the best." Cauliflower looks and says, "He really is like everyone said. Surely he must be as strong as rumors." Goku speaks. "Hey, are you sure he's that strong?" Bakura says, "According to my information, King Sadala's powers are unknown. He has already unveiled incredible abilities and has defended its planet countless times. Surely he has some plan after becoming a god of destruction, right?" King Sadala says,
Hello, all of you. I'm glad that the event of this Tournament of Destruction has gathered so many strong warriors like you. That's really great. I'm serious. I remember like it was yesterday, the last tournament we had. As you know, now Universe 6 doesn't have a god of destruction anymore. Rumor has it that a very powerful warrior awakened unimaginable powers that was able to defeat the former god of destruction of this universe. All Saiyans are shocked by the information and speak at the same time.
What? What do you mean? Is the god of destruction being defeated? For just one mortal? But that's impossible. No mortal can defeat a god. This must be a mistake. A god of destruction can eliminate a planet with just one attack.
King Sadala concludes,
No need to be scared. This is really true. But know that even with that, the king of the planet Sadala fears no one. And I will break every bone of anyone who wants to attack our universe! Ha!
All Saiyans are happy and scream,
Your Majesty is awesome! He's awesome! That's so nice! He is royalty, all right!
Goku just watches and says, He's actually pretty lively. Vegeta theoretically would be a king if the planet of the Saiyans existed. And by the way, he would be very bad-tempered and everyone would be afraid of him. Since this guy is totally different from him, there's really a very big difference between the universes. King Sadala continues speaking.
Following the games of the Tournament of Destruction, now we will go through the elimination phase. As everyone has seen that the tournament takes place on my planet, I will be the last one to fight with the winner of this tournament to decide who will be the new god of destruction. In this way, I bring here the angel who was roaming the universes until the moment when Champa was destroyed.
Vados appears. Goku says,
What? Miss Vados?
Vados says,
Hello, everyone!
Hello, everyone. Will one of you be going to accompany me on this new journey? Ares looks and speaks.
So this is the angel of Universe 6. So we'll have a good time after I'm done with all these guys around here.
King Sadala says,
Vados, come with me. I have questions for you. Thanks everyone who listened. I hope this tournament is a great show. Let's get started!
Everyone screams. The tournament qualifiers begin. Goku, who is now Kakarot, has his first fight with an unknown opponent. Goku says,
Hey, I think you better give up.
Just by analyzing your fighting style, I already know that you won't be able to defeat me. The unknown participant says, Are you kidding me? Are you saying that I'm not even capable of winning the qualifiers?
Ha! Don't make me laugh. Your name's Kakarot, isn't it? I will show you how a true warrior really fights.
In the blink of an eye, Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan, and the entire tournament arena begins to shake. All the Saiyans who were watching the tournament are impressed to see such strength that the participant Kakarot was showing. Goku says, I don't know if you know the power of the Saiyans, but we can transform, and every time we transform, we increased our powers exponentially.
This is called Super Saiyan 1.
The unknown participant starts talking.
He's flattering himself just because he managed to raise his power to that level. Come on! Damn it, this guy's too fast! How can he be so strong?
Goku takes a breath and says, Well,
I told you so. Kamehameha!
Caulifly screams.
Go there!
Bakura says,
Go, Mr. Goku! Mr. Kakarot!
Just one attack, Goku defeats the unknown participant with great ease! I can't believe it, he's amazing! No, wait, did he just defeat that opponent with just one blow? He's incredible! The tournament organizer says, in the first fight of the qualifiers, the winner is the participant Kakarot! At that moment, great bangs and impacts begin to happen. Another participant is being beaten by a hooded warrior. The tournament organizer says,
Hey, you can't fight before the tournament starts!
the hooded warrior ironically says,
Oh, seriously? Sorry, I didn't know. I believe my fight is next then.
Goku feels a strange energy, and beside Caulifly and Bakura, they watch the next hooded participant reach the tournament arena. The classifier shouts the name of the other participant who has not yet appeared, and then shouts the name of the hooded participant. Climbing up to the arena, the participant Frieza, the Emperor of Universe 7! Caulifly looks and says, What? This guy? Goku speaks.
Huh? Frieza? What are you doing here, you miserable pile of...
Frieza says,
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think my opponent will make it this far.
Frieza had slaughtered his opponent before starting the official fight. This way, the tournament classifier says,
The winner is Frieza, the tyrant and emperor of Universe 7, due to the absence of his opponent.
Bakura says, I didn't know that in Universe 7 there were other warriors so strong. Ares looks and speaks.
So, that means we have one more powerful warrior here. That's going to be interesting.
Lucy watches with an entirely different look and smiles. Goku speaks.
Damn it! This is going to get a little more complicated with this idiot Frieza here. If he sees me, he's going to complicate things for good. I won't let you fight King Sadala, Frieza. You'll pay me.
At that moment, Frieza says,
Get ready, that in the future, I will be the new god of destruction for all of you. Behold, Black Frieza!
Palace of the King Sadala. At that moment, the king of the planet Sadala, planet of the Saiyans of Universe 6, was on his throne, with his guest, the Angel Vados, the Angel of Universe 6, who was wandering around through space after the elimination of Champa, her former god of destruction. When a god of destruction is eliminated, the angel wanders around and only appears again when a new god of destruction is about to be elected. At that moment, Vado says,
For what I owe you the visit, King Sadala. Will you become the new god of destruction of this universe?
King Sadala responds,
It's still too early to say, Vado-san. But if I don't become the new god of destruction, the participants will. At least one of them. So I decided to summon them, so that you know who the possible new gods of destructions are. These are the warriors who are performing at their best in battle.
At that moment, King Sadala uses a reflector that reflects the image of Frieza, Goku, Ares, and Lucy. Vados is impressed when she sees Goku's image. Vados says,
Impossible. Oh, Mr. Goku. I can't believe you survived after disappearing when you fought Beerus-sama. You really are amazing, Lord Goku.
King Sadala watches and speaks.
You seem to have changed after seeing one of these participants. Did something happen, Vado-sama?
Vados reflects.
Wait, if they don't know that this is Mr. Goku, I can't reveal that he was one of who fought the Liquor and Champa. I'll have to calm down.
Vado says.
It's not that, King Sadala. It's just that these guys look very strong, don't they? But I'm sure you are more powerful than them all.
The decision for the new god of destruction is at hand. Frieza's arrival at the Tournament of Destruction shocks many participants and warriors alike. Caulifla watches and speaks.
Hey, old man, that is the guy who fought in your team in the Tournament of Power, isn't he?
Goku responds. It is him. He became much stronger than he imagined. In fact, I don't know if my powers have already surpassed his, but I can't let him win. Bakura is scared to death and says, "What? A guy with powers as high as Mr. Goku? That has to be crazy."
You better win, otherwise I'll never forgive you, old man. Make sure you don't waver.
Goku says, I'm excited. Fights begin and end in the Tournament of Destruction. Several warriors are defeated, and Goku stands out in several battles until the moment when the finals of the tournament are reached. Tournament classifier says, this tournament was incredible! Several warriors showed incredible powers! Each skills developed was fantastic! We could see several powerful warriors fighting. But now, it is closer to the decision of who will be the warrior who will fight against King Sadala to become the next god of destruction! The semi-finalists up for the Tournament of Destruction are the blonde-haired Saiyan, Deadly Kakarot! The Emperor of the Universe 7, Frieza! Lucy, the mysterious young man from the interior of Universe 6, and Ares, the God of War! Let's now draw the dice and see who will fight who in this battle! At that moment, Goku starts to reflect and says, there's something strange here. I saved Lucci at the beginning of the tournament. He didn't seem that strong, but even so, he made it to the semifinals, and I might fight him. Ares still has his unknown powers, and Frieza, after he reached his new form in an empty dimension, sure is a problem. Whoever I fight will be a hell of a fight! Bakura says.
Mr. Goku, we need to be careful with the participants. Ares, the god of war, is reputed to have never lost a fight. And in Lucci's case, something about him is very strange.
At that moment, Lucy appears in front of Goku, Caulifla, and Bakura and says,
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again, Mr. Kakarot.
Goku says, oh, hey, Lucy. You're very strong if you made it this far. At that moment, Lucci says,
Come on, Mr. Goku. I just wanted to test their powers. Those guys were very weak, and they didn't even scratch me. But I noticed their energy from the moment I arrived at the tournament. So it would be practically impossible for me not to want to see their strength with my own eyes. After all, you are one of those I will destroy.
At that moment, Lucci's face changes when she looks at Goku. Serious Caulifla says,
Hey, you asshole! The fights are yet to be announced, and at that moment you are going to take the biggest beating from the old man here.
Ha! Goku starts watching and says, this guy's weird. He's totally like that boy I knew. The sorter screams, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for us to announce the last matches of the Tournament of Destruction. Kakarot versus Ares! Lucci versus Frieza! Frieza says,
Looks like I'm going to have to eliminate a brat around here. With each passing fight, the path of me reaching the god of destruction of this universe is closer. After combining my powers with the Super Dragon Balls, I will be able to accomplish anything. I will make my armies much bigger and my race increase more and more. No one will ever be able to defeat me, and I'll become invincible. After that,
I will go after the Supreme Ones. Zeno-sama and the Great Priest will still beg me not to eliminate them. After all, I am the Great Frieza! Lucy observes and speaks. Hey, douchebag! If I were you, I wouldn't count that advantage because I'm going to break your way. Frieza observes and speaks. Who do you think you are, you insolent buffoon? Moments pass and Frieza and Lucci head to the tournament arena. Goku says, this fight will be interesting. For the first time, we will be able to see Lucci fighting with all their powers on Frieza level. Classifier says, Frieza, the Emperor of Universe 7, and Lucci, the mysterious warrior from the interior of Universe 6. Begin! Frieza says, this will be too easy. Now enjoy the power of the great Emperor of the Universe in my golden form! Lucy says, whoa, he turned gold. Goku says, it seems that Frieza is not joking around. He really wants to finish this fight fast. Just as Frieza is about to attack Lucci, Lucci quickly tries to dodge. Lucci says, phew, that was close. In a few moments, Frieza's tail wraps around Lucci's neck and Frieza says, too slow. Very weak. Now take a very painful death. Lucci looks and speaks. Damn it. No, this can't happen. Goku just watches. Caulifla speaks. This guy from your universe is pretty cruel, old man. Bakura says, there's something strange here. Caulifla asks, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Bakura says, if Lucci dodged Frieza's first attack, it doesn't make sense for him to receive another attack so easily. According to what I think, he should have detected it. Goku says, so that's what you want, isn't it, Lucci? Everyone looks the fight. At that moment, Lucci, with a total evil look and a different voice, says, Emperor of the Universe, is it? Too weak! Lucci breaks free from Frieza's tail and lands a big punch on his face. Frieza is thrown away and falls to the ground. Lucci says, now it's time for me to play with you, mortal. Frieza deactivates his golden form and says, what the hell was that? The classifier says, it looks like Lucci is starting to fight in earnest. The entire audience starts screaming, yes! Let's go! Come on! Fight seriously! This is the best thing! After all, who is the mysterious Lucci who managed to get rid of easily and even counterattack Frieza's blows?
Well done, Son Goku.
The Daishikan has come!
Did you come this far to face the gods?
I have my purposes, and that ends now.
I confess this will be interesting.
That energy!
Goku has changed so much since the last time. What will he show?
Golden Frieza is impressed by the strength of the young boy Lucy. Golden Frieza says, how is this possible? This insolent one had no power up until now. How did he manage to get so powerful like this? You have to be kidding me, you brat. Lucy starts to laugh. You, such an inferior being. Thank you. Think you will be able to do something against me? I will never lose to someone like you. But you seem to be quite strong. The Emperor of the Universe, isn't it? It would be perfect for you to be part of my army. Lucy is shown to have an entirely different personality. Goku starts watching and speaks. What's going on? Lucy is totally different from the boy I saved at the beginning of the tournament qualifiers. Cauliflower watches and speaks. This boy is very strange. His ki does not seem like normal ki. I've never heard of this warrior in all universes. He is saying that he came from a totally different planet and he needs to help his village. It makes no sense. At that moment, Bakuda starts to analyze and says, I see. It was all a trap. Goku is startled and says, What are you talking about? Bakuda says, Lucy is just a fake name. This ki, this energy, and this overwhelming tone. He's actually the fallen angel, Lucifer. Goku, Cauliflower, and everyone else gets scared and says, What? The moment Bakuda says that Lucy is actually the emperor of the demon realm, young Lucy, he starts laughing at Frieza and speaks. It seems that you really discovered me. At that moment, that appearance of a young boy begins to change, and a man with silver hair and suit appears in front of Frieza. Frieza gets serious. Lucifer looks at Frieza and says, Ready to be destroyed, Emperor of the Universe? If you are the Emperor of the Universe, I am the King of Hell! At that moment, Frieza deactivates his golden form, closes his eyes, and Frieza changes its features and starts to smile. Frieza starts to laugh. It seems that now things are going to be much more interesting. I, the great Frieza, am the step away from eliminating the first celestial being. Or rather, an infernal one. Frieza fearlessly advances directly and attacks Lucifer. Lucifer, with a totally different style from all martial arts fighters, dodges Frieza's blows. Goku starts watching and speaks. This fighting style is totally different from any I've seen. He dodges like he's using Ultra Instinct, but it's still in a totally different way. Bakuda says, Well, Mr. Goku, Kakarot, maybe you're a little confused. Lucifer was once an angel too. So the skills he's showing right now are the same as the angels. But at the same time, with a demon one. So his Ultra Instinct will be different. Maybe we could call it the mastery of demon instinct. Cauliflower speaks. This guy gives me the creeps. Ares, the god of war, begins to observe and speaks.
It means that this wretch also wants possession of the Super Dragon Balls. It's not enough to have his own kingdom, cunning as always. He entered this tournament like a child to be able to gain everyone's trust, and thus want to manipulate everyone. But it was discovered. None of that surprises me coming from you, Lucifer! Now the question is, what is your point fighting these mortals? What is your wish? At your level, you could just attack King Sadala. I'm surprised you even accepted these rules in the first place. What are you up to?
Frieza looks at Lucifer and says, You think you're so powerful, don't you? Know that the worst await for you, you insolent moron insect! Lucifer answers, You are too serious. You're too weak. That golden form of yours seems to be much more powerful than the form you're showing right now. I'm tired of fighting you with just spells. Now get ready for melee attacks. Lucifer runs in front of Frieza. Frieza says, What? Impossible! What speed is that? At that moment, everyone was amazed to see that the fallen angel was moving at the speed of light. The entire audience could barely see the blows of that Lucifer was throwing at Frieza. Frieza received several blows that were launched quickly by Lucifer. Frieza says,
Damn it! These movements are exactly reminding me of that guy from the Tournament of Power!
Frieza starts remembering his fight against Toppo.
No matter how many blows I try to land, he always seemed to be one step ahead of me. That was the power of a god of destruction. It seems that no matter how strong I get, someone is always above me. Those miserable Saiyans are not enough since the day I met you, Son Goku. I started to be humiliated by several warriors. That is something I will never forgive! I am the Great Frieza, the Emperor of the Universe!
Lucifer looks and speaks. You keep saying that! What a weak emperor! You're already all beat up, and you couldn't even lay a finger on me! But that doesn't matter now. I'm going to finish you! At that moment, Lucifer walks to Frieza, who was kneeling in front of him. Lucifer says, "Farewell, Emperor of the Universe. This is your end." Frieza kneels down and starts smiling and says,
Fatal Explosion!
Goku looks and speaks. That was Frieza's trap! Just like he did on Earth that time! Caulifla says, "He did on Earth? What are you talking about, old man?" Goku responds, "The last time I fought Frieza, he had learned his golden form. In fact, I let my guard down because Frieza was very cunning. This made him give me a fatal blow that at the time left me completely finished. If it weren't for the sensu beans Krillin gave me, I wouldn't be here. Vegeta already had a completely different temperament from mine, and ended up getting a real beating on Frieza. Frieza didn't have control of all his powers, and he trained for a very short time until he mastered his golden form. When he saw that he wasn't going to be able to beat Vegeta, he simply destroyed the Earth." Caulifla says, "What? Are you saying he's going to want to destroy planet Sadala?" At that moment, the tournament classifier says, "It seems that contestant Frieza wants to wreak havoc and wipe us all out." At that moment, Lucifer says, "You bastard. I won't let you do this. This universe will still be mine. I can't let you take it away." At that moment, Frieza changes his face and says,
Just kidding.
Frieza does not explode the planet and lands a straight punch in Lucifer's jaw, making the Demon King be thrown away. Frieza starts laughing and says,
I thought you said I didn't even touch you.
Lucifer makes a serious face. Ares begins to observe and speaks.
Who is this mortal who dares to defy a god?
Frieza says,
I don't care about what kind of god or demon you are, because soon I will be the new god of destruction, the Great Frieza! In order to get stronger, I started training in another dimension, where I was linked between heaven and hell, the empty dimension, making me become the most powerful being in this universe. I present to you the form that will destroy you. You will see for the first and last time in your life. Behold, I am the Black Frieza!
Lucifer gets furious. Everyone is startled. The turnaround in battle has begun. Who will emerge victorious?
I hope you know what you're doing, Son Goku.
That guy!
You know very well that you don't stand a chance, and yet you still fight.
Come on then.
Come on, Son Goku. Those cheap tricks won't work on me. Now I can see everything. I've trained long enough to be able to feel the energy of angels.
Black Frieza. After all the events of the Tournament of Power and all the humiliation that Frieza suffered in his fight against Toppo, the Emperor of the Universe 7 realized that he needed to get stronger. Goku and Vegeta's power level were already much higher, and the only thing that Frieza would ever accept would be to fall behind those warriors who once were the race that only served him. Coming from this thought, Frieza started to train and get stronger, until the moment he decided to carry out his training in the empty dimension, where his dimension was outside any universe. It was a parallel place between the existence of good and evil, of heaven and hell. Frieza trained with a single goal: to be more powerful than the gods. Frieza has always been considered a prodigy among all. Since he was a child, his powers were extraordinarily high. For this reason, Frieza managed to conquer several planets alongside his father and his soldiers, making several races to be enslaved by himself. In this way, Frieza was gaining fame and became Emperor of the Universe. Frieza had never trained because he believed himself to be the most powerful being in all existence, until the day Frieza heard about the legend of a warrior race that turned into giant apes called Ozarus, which in legend said that a legendary warrior would be the most powerful being in all universes, thus surpassing the Emperor of the Universe. Frieza feared this warrior. Upon discovering the Saiyan race, Frieza decided to enslave it so that he could become the most powerful being of all, and any Saiyan who saw it as a threat would be eradicated. Until the moment when the Emperor of the Universe completely destroys this Saiyan race, not knowing that a warrior of this race has survived. These two warriors were destined to fight for all time. Frieza is defeated for the first time when he meets Son Goku, and is faced with Super Saiyan. Shortly after, Frieza is defeated by Trunks, killed by Trunks, Vegeta's son, who comes from the future to warn about the androids. Since then, Frieza is reborn and sees that he needed to get stronger and reaches his golden form. Due to his excitements and anxiety to defeat all the Z Warriors, Frieza lost control of his form, which caused him to be defeated by Goku and his friends once again. For the last time, Frieza comes back to life being resurrected by Whis, and this time gives up the plan to attack all Saiyans. Frieza decides to live his life in a different way, seeking more power and controlling his own universes. Frieza then decides to do his training indefinitely in the empty dimension. Frieza grows stronger as his training goes on until he reaches a transformation with the unknown powers, capable of defeating even Goku with his Ultra Instinct and Vegeta in his Ultra Ego. And right now, Frieza, Black Frieza, is face to face fighting in the Tournament of Destruction against the King of the Demon World, Lucifer. Frieza says, "This will be your end, Demon King!" Goku watches and says, "I knew that wretch Frieza got a lot stronger. That transformation still has powers that are totally beyond my comprehension." Caulifla begins to think, what is this old man talking about? Even with all these powers, he is still thoughtful about this transformation that Frieza is showing. Goku says, "It's just that after we fought the most powerful warrior in the universe, Frieza easily defeated me and Vegeta in our strongest stages." Caulifla says, "What?" Lucifer says, "You talk too much, you insolent.
Take on full my ultimate attack! Redemption of all angels!"
Frieza sees a great dark energy being released over his body. "Oh, what's this?" Lucifer says,
"No one was ever able to withstand this blow of mine. That will be your end, Emperor of the Universe."
The tournament classifier says, "It looks like Frieza is cornered, having taken a big hit from Lucifer." Apparently, Lucifer is not kidding. I think we already have a winner. At that moment, Black Frieza says,
I'm just kidding. This doesn't hurt me at all. I confess that I expected much more from what he claims to be the most powerful being in the underworld. Now feel! Behold the power of the great Frieza!
Everyone is shocked by what they see. Black Frieza gets his eyes red. and in an insane attack, advances directly in front of Lucifer and starts hitting several punches in his body. Lucifer cannot understand how Black Frieza's speed and powers had increased so much. Lucifer says,
This can only be a joke! How is this mortal managing to raise his power so much? This is completely beyond my comprehension! Who are you anyway? It's not possible! That body, that hairless skin, that countenance. You are from the cold race! You!
Goku watches and speaks. Cold race? What does he mean? Bakura says, oh, now it makes sense. The cold demon race. They were a race created to the ice hell itself. They were the race that suffered the most for being the ice hell because their bodies did not have hair. Several beings of this race over time were being killed, but as time went by, things changed. Because each generation that was born ended up being born stronger, and this made them more and more powerful. Until the moment came when their bodies resisted the great cold, then absolute zero itself. Their stamina, agility, and strength were also increasing exponentially. In short, the cold demon race are worse than the demons themselves. Goku is scared. And with that, Lucifer advances to bind Black Frieza, and Black Frieza laughing says,
This is too easy. I'm already tired of everything. Behold, the power of the great Frieza! Mortal Sphere!
Note, Frieza's Mortal Sphere attack is the same attack he used to completely destroy the planet of the Saiyans. Everyone in the audience is shocked. Ares is furious. Goku gets serious and says,
He really pushed his limits!
Frieza laughing says,
No matter who my opponent is, soon Black Frieza will become the new god of destruction!
The classifier screams,
The winner is Black Frieza!
Everyone screams,
Yeah! Come on, that's Frieza for you! He's amazing! He's stronger than a god! Frieza! 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 Frieza!
Frieza says,
These insolent ones, shout and behold my name!
time passes. Bakura says, Mr. Goku, looks like it's your turn to fight now. Classifier says,
Let's go to the next fight! Ares, the god of war, against the mysterious Saiyan Kakarot!
Goku says, I'm very excited for this battle. Now I'm going to show all my powers. Ares says,
I hope you are prepared, because I'm going to finish you off in the blink of an eye, you bastard. I won't be reckless like Lucifer. I'll end everything right from the start.
Goku prepares to fight. Caulifla speaks.
Go, old man! I'm counting on you! If you lose, I will never forgive you!
Bakura says, Ares' power are totally unknown. Be careful, Mr. Goku. Any slip can make the end near. Goku says, I came prepared to get stronger and stronger. No matter what level these gods are, I will finish them off one by one until such time as I am elected to be the strongest. After all, I am Goku, the God Killer.
Try to hit me if you can, son Goku.
That's it! I can see! Ah!
What?
Ah! Take this!
Very good. Very good indeed. Let's go.
Now you're going to take me seriously!
Kakarot versus Ares. Goku finally comes face to face with Ares, the god of war. Black Frieza watches and speaks.
Ha 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 ha! If it isn't that insolent Son Goku here, wanting to become a god of destruction. On top of that, you're using your birth name. And from what I see, there are still other Saiyans who are rooting for you, Son Goku. I would never accept that. You are weak, undisciplined. You will never be able to reach my feet. Since when I raised my powers to the totally unimaginable level, I, the great Frieza, managed to surpass everyone. You and Vegeta, and no one else is a problem for me. I see that now you will start to fight another kind of god. I confess that I will become a god of destruction, but I want to fight against you and finish disintegrating you, Saiyan, who believes to be the most powerful and who once humiliated me. You will pay for everything you once did to me, Son Goku. You wretch. The great Frieza will teach you what you must learn.
At that moment, Caulifla, besides Bakura, began to observe everything that was happening. Caulifla speaks.
Hey, it's you, Frieza!
You fought well, but I remember in the Tournament of Power, you betrayed Frost, who was by your side, and he was the same race as you, and you ended up eliminating him from the tournament. Frieza watches and speaks.
Ooh, if it's not the Saiyan brat who fused with the other warrior and at the same time still lost anyway. To be honest, that tournament didn't interest me at all. The only thing that mattered to me was that I needed to become a mortal being again. I had been killed by a slip of not having control of my transformation because of the terrible thing that happened to me. But soon after, I managed to raise my powers much more when I was resurrected by Mr. Whis, because if I were to trust to Son Goku's words, it would be all over for me. Now you do understand how things were really supposed to happen, brat. Now let's see if Son Goku do something. I'm waiting for my next opponent. No matter who it is, I will destroy.
At that moment, Goku and Ares were about to face each other. Goku had already raised his power to Super Saiyan level. Caulifla, watching from outside, says, "Huh? The fight hasn't started yet, and Mr. Goku is using Super Saiyan. What is he up to in the face of this?" Bakura speaks. He knows the enemy is strong, and he doesn't want to show all of his powers at first. Because remember, nobody knows that he's Son Goku from the Tournament of Power. Everyone believes he's someone from the planet Sadala. Vados starts watching and says, "It seems that now Mr. Goku will fight and show his true power. I do not accept that you lose this fight, regardless of which god you're facing. After all, you were trained by me, the Angel of Universe 6. King Sadala looks at Vados and says,
Did you say something?
Unfunny, Vados responds, "No, it was just your impression, my king." At that moment, the tournament classifier says,
Finally, the battle will begin! Mysterious Saiyan warrior Kakarot against Ares, the god of war! Who will emerge victorious? Make your bets! The fight will start now!
Excited, Goku says, "Well, I'm not going easy on you. I know that I will be able to show my skills more and more, since after all, you are a god. However, I would like to understand the difference between the powers of the god of destruction and the god of war. Let's go!" Goku runs and charges directly at Ares, who has a completely serious face. The god of destruction looked like he had a totally different countenance from all the other gods. Goku tries to land a punch on Ares' face and finds that Ares doesn't make any features to defend himself and receives a direct punch from Goku. At that moment, Ares says,
Kakarot, isn't it? So that's the power of a Saiyan who thinks his powerful has to show? Don't make me laugh. Do you think you can beat me with that level of strength?
At that moment, Ares, with great fury, grabs Goku's face and throws him away. Caulifla and everyone starts watching. Frieza looks and says,
As usual, he doesn't use all of his powers. He keeps testing the enemy's patience.
Bakura looks and says, "So you knew the fighting style of the god of war, Ares? He really fights that way." At that moment, Frieza speaks.
Don't talk with me, you idiot! I'm not talking about Ares. I'm talking about this insolent mortal, Son Goku. He never fights initially showing all of his powers to the enemy. He's just testing this god of war to see if he is worthy of receiving all of his power's fury. If you see the power levels that Saiyan managed to reach in a tournament of power, you would understand that this is not even a third of his strength.
At that moment, Bakura and Cauliflower are shocked. Goku activates the Super Saiyan 2 and says,
Looks like you're tough. I'm thinking I'm going to have to fight seriously now. Come on, show me your power. I know you're not using all of your strength either. Come on, I feel like you're capable of much more than that. Makes no mistake about it. That energy you showed in a tournament rankings and said you were going to tear me apart, it was a totally darker energy than that. You're just analyzing me too. So let's see where this goes.
Goku, with his Super Saiyan 2 activated, runs towards Ares, and the two begin to exchange several punches. Ares starts laughing and says,
It looks like you're really strong. This is exciting and makes me happier. Does that mean that one of us is going to be the new god of destruction? I will take possession of this universe, and then I will have my entire kingdom take over the planet Sadala. And the Saiyans will be my slaves, and the reign of war will begin.
Goku begins to reflect and thinks,
It seems that everyone who wants to become a god of destruction have a different mindset. This guy's thinking is totally different from Mr. Beerus' thinking. Mr. Beerus in many moments wanted to eradicate some planets to bring balance, but he never thought of creating his own army so that others could do things for him. This guy's really weird. How can he have that thought? If this continues to happen and if you lose this fight, the end of this universe could be declared. It wouldn't even need Zenosama to erase this universe. Mortals themselves would pay for themselves, even more so with a mad god like him. Would that be tyranny? Anyway, I need to sort this out.
Goku smiling starts looking at Ares and says,
It seems like there's no way. It's hopeless. You will not emerge victorious from here. Whatever it is. Ares is your name, isn't it? I'm Goku, and also Kakarot, the Saiyan of Universe 7. And I won't let you become the new god of destruction of this universe! Now I'm gonna fight seriously! I'm sorry for making you wait!
To be continued. So hey, what do you believe and what do you imagine about all of this? Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive exposing it in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.